Anhdres, can you speak about why you decided to go this route instead of the CCS?
Yes. Sorry, I was just copy and pasting. Yeah, my brain is not so good at multitasking. Yeah, this was how long? I mean, like a month or something ago, at least a couple of weeks. And basically, we started doing the CCS route um, for specifically for the psychic project. The psychic project, if somebody doesn't know about it, is like it's a project to make like a companion app for Monerujo, or it could be used with other wallets if those wallets decide to, which basically acts like a ledger. It's actually the same protocol as a ledger. So your wallet thinks that it's a ledger which is connected to. And the interesting thing about this companion app is that you install that in a separate phone, ideally a phone that you don't use anymore or that is kept offline all the time. Um, and then it works basically as a hardware wallet. You start the other one, it keeps your sys safe, and you use that with Monerujo. And it was it is quite a big project. It demanded a lot of time. Basically, we'll be working on that for I think from the beginning of the year, something like that. The developer M2049er was working on that. So it was like a weird, crazy idea that he had, and he worked many months on the proof of concept, basically to be able to know if the whole thing will work. And when we saw that it actually worked, and it actually works, I've used it myself. We decided to ask for funding for the rest of the project, which is basically make it friendly and test it a lot. In this particular project, um, compared to some of the features that we added to Monerujo in the past, we thought, and I still believe that it was very important to make it very polished, and also to have a lot of material like auxiliary materials, how to's, videos, and really, and not only that, really have the combination between the code and the UX nailed down from the beginning, because since it's like a security critical part of it, but everything is security critical in a in a cryptocurrency wallet. But this was even more so because the people incentivized to use this was people that have more than, I don't know, $3 of Monero's worth. So it was a lot of pressure, and we make an estimate of the project, and we ask for that originally through the CCS. That's where we come to. Now we don't have like a prepared statement from the Monerio team or something. I can give you my my own thoughts about it, just in case. But the thing is that it was kind of weird because we started talking about. I mean, we made up the official proposal and we put that on GitHub, and there you have our estimates for the times. For the time they will take, and on our hourly estimates, we are 3 of us in the project, which work in different parts of the world with different needs, and and we make an estimate. We make an hourly rate, and we divided the whole thing, and it was quite positive thing, because from the start we had a lot of good support from the community. Everybody was super interested in the whole thing and happy about it, and asked for more details on it and for timelines and all that. So we thought there was quite um, a good start for it. It looks so good so far. But the thing that we had then was that basically the thing got stuck somehow in the approval process. I don't know if everybody is familiar with how the CCS works. Basically, you make a proposal, and then like there is a window of opportunity for people to jump in or chime in and say, well, I like this thing, I don't like this, please make some changes to this, to some stuff. And uh, it was all overwhelming positive. Some people ask about or have concerns about the hourly rate, and at the moment we address those, and we say, yeah, we could do it like this, because Monero volatility is right in the middle all the time. From the time that we made the proposal to the moment that we publish it, um, already changed. But so we adjusted that, and then it remained like that for an entire week or something like that without any notice. I I remember that I even commented myself on I think on the matches room something about it, like what is it happening, and it wasn't a clear answer. It was like an unofficial again vote about it. It's like who thinks the proposal should be merged as it is, and mostly everybody said yeah I'd rather have it merged, and nothing happening yet. Anyways, so
Sounds very
we
much like the CCS. Yeah.
yeah, yeah, sounds like CCS, but and it wasn't in bad blood or anything. So we just decided, like, we had this idea, like in the back of our heads from before, about what if we ask for money ourselves, and it was just like a mix of things, right? Because I remember we saw plowsof software that was used for Monero Chan or something like that. It was to vote for artwork to be done or something like that. So we thought, yeah, maybe we could. Is the beauty of open source. Maybe we can just copy the damn thing
Yeah, you guys
and
jumped
make
on
it
that right
ours.
away. I mean, the Monero Chan thing is very much a 4chan art,
Yeah,
whatever thing. But I noticed they put up a funding page, and you guys ran with the idea very shortly after. So you seemed to really like it initially.
because I'm not lying here. It was actually made in like in a day.
That's awesome. That's
The
the best.
hard work was done, but we discussed about it, and we say, well, what are we going to do? It's like, well, we could do it this way, or just forget about the CCS and leave it there if people want to donate. And we saw the other thing. M saw the other thing, and he said, we can like basically fork this or copy this or merge and squash this and whatever you say in GitHub, and it was just like that. And then was like a whole day of, well, but we should put like a better logo on it. Yeah, we should change the colors. No, you should have like QR codes. Everybody was so excited. Um, Eventually it's turned out to be a total failure because we haven't raised the money
No, no.
in that regards, but it was so fun. I don't see that as a failure at all. I don't see why we are going to go back to the other way, not with Monerujo at least, or not for the present time, because it started like a way for to put psychic back on the map, or make it even more transparent for people. Um, but it turned out to be very interesting as well to gauge to see or to get feedback from users about the new features that they want, which is something that I get message on Twitter, on Reddit. People ask for stuff, like when dark mode, when something, and it's all spurs. But here is a very transparent way of seeing, not so much of the. It is a way for the community to see how much effort goes into different kind of projects, because it's always useful to see, but also for us to see how many. I know that not every transaction is a different people, is a different person, but it's somehow telling. Like for example, perhaps on some projects you have less transactions or less donations, but bigger amounts. Um, I'm making this out, right? But for example, you say like this is a feature for whales to save Moneros, and then you see like 3 transactions of 10 Moneros each, and it makes sense. And some other stuff that maybe it's not that important, but people ask a lot, like a true dark black pitch black mode, and you have several like of 0.001 Moneros, and you can tell that, yeah, there is, and we use that. We use that internally to to think about what should we work next, right? Or sooner than later. We we like every feature that we put there for one reason or another. It's so bad to ask people for money for stuff that you don't want to do yourself or that you don't believe it. So don't do that because people are going to fund it, and I will have to do it. But yeah, again, it's fun. I think none of the things that we are put so far has been fully funded. They are very cheap things. People go in and donate. They're very cheap things to be worked. We are still working on this on the stuff anyway, and the sooner they are being made, they will be released. But it will be interesting. I am very interested about seeing this, like how it plays on the long run.
Yeah, I'm interested too. It's definitely something to keep an eye on. And I'm glad that there's an easy option out there that took you only a day to shove together.
Yeah.
So that's good to hear. Thank you, plowsof, for making a good base that someone could
Thank
just
you,
go in one
plowsof.
day.